finally cut. Alright, today we have Neighborhood Cleanup 1 out of 1 by MaybeFalco. Sweet. Let's get into it. So we got 2-man. Eliminate all terrorists. I was thinking it was going to be that by the name Neighborhood Cleanup. He did write some description for it, so let's go ahead and read that bit here for y'all. A fairly local terrorist cell has occupied the home for 2 months while running guerrilla operations. The neighbors were too scared to say anything till now. The current rainstorm has them all bunched up inside. The perfect time to shut them down. A small map with multiple options. Not terribly difficult unless you hate working in close spaces. Sweet. Get into that. Hell yeah, sounds cool. Yeah, I like it. So let's get into the intel phase right off the bat, though. It looks like we have a couple Glocks and an RPK. So there's definitely a weaponless machine gunner and a couple weaponless guys rolling around. Either that or they just have extra guns. We got a row of AKs inside, some toolkits, a laptop. These guys have definitely been set up for a bit. The government has really allowed to get them. There's the classic welcome to my suck floor mat. You know this map was made by a fan of the game because they used the welcome to my suck floor mat. This is gonna be quick. We're gonna go with Jet. We're grabbing double shotties. This is all close quarters. Actually, I take this back. Depending on what those walls are made out of, this might not be as close quarters as I think it is. Actually, bring the slap charge just in case. Get rid of Letty. Get out of here.
Okay.
You bring the slap charge too. And you also just bring the M16. Excuse me. He does have single plan, no pause, and clock race. Apparently, these are the multiple options, and they are achievable. Usually, what we're doing here, everyone, if you're new, we're just doing the 3-star attempt. So we're doing pause play. Not too worried about it. Let's go over their guns one last time. Grab this because I switched it. And actually, they got the fat bullets. Okay, let's go. Oh, what a way to start with your back towards the enemy. Let's just turn around for one. And then we're just gonna start working the corners. I was gonna say, it doesn't really make a difference where I look if I... Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm no fool. I'm not letting you kill me because one little half a millisecond I didn't check fucking something. Alright. I mean, I'm still gonna die like a fool, but... Okay, so shield can go through that. Good to know. That's probably the best effect. Those are just extra guns laying around. Those pistols aren't even there no more. Whoa. They got blasted from the grenade. That's cool. Shattered all the glass. Okay, we got eyes, we got eyes, we got eyes. This might get triggered here. That's a cool pipe. Actually, since that might get triggered, so I'm gonna do for a quick second. How is that? Does she have view? Okay, she's got a view, so she's good.
They're here!
Hello? Hello? Whoa! Hello? Oh, that was kind of bad. Go, go, go. Okay. Back blast clear. Oh! How the hell are you alive, sir? Jesus. Cover each other, cover each other, cover each other. Oh yeah, cover each other. Good work. Good work, Jet. Quick on the shot. I love it. What do do do? What do 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 do? What do 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 do? Sorry, I'll stop. Boy, I hope there's no one behind that door. Oh no. I don't like when phone rings. Is there really what's going on? Is there someone? Hello? Where the? Was he right here? Oh my god, more phone calls. We're out of flashes, I think, too. Okay, Hello, AT&T. Oh no! Right at the end too. Oh my god. Whew. Holy shit. We almost lost what's his name. Not bad. We almost did it without getting wounded. No, I don't think that's a thing, but would have been good. 30 seconds. You could do that in 30 seconds. I could see that. If you grab all flashes and just put your guys like... Actually, you don't even need flashes. You just need to have run speed, and you need to know where the guys are going to spawn, and you punch them. It's like the very first mission in the game. Like, you just run, punch, and shoot. And you could get through that. Let's watch the replay, though. It was quite intense for pause play. Oh, my God. Still doing it. I thought there was going to be guys outside for sure. I like the good mind trick that there was no guys. You go in already, like, okay, what's going on here?
They're here!
It does say in the description, though, they're all inside, so I'm like, oh, well, you know, never know. Just fucking let's send rockets. Hey, man, I always say, if map makers will let it, dude, you'll rocket the crap out of everything. Normally, I don't do it on my first go because you don't know if they're civilians or not, but we were told this is a, what's it called, a hideout, so. I think this guy was around the corner right here. Yep, he was. Oh, man, Jet on the save. That guy could have killed us, and that guy could have killed us. Very fun. Alright, let's get into the breakdown of this map. I did do 2 of these in one day. I've done some mistakes in the recordings and whatnot, so I do hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. We got 3 play styles. Pause play, live play, and single plan play. I'll talk about those as we do this, and we're going to go over some categories here. First, right off the bat, just because I see it, let's talk about sound. I'm in love with it, man. Good job. He really wanted a lot of different things. All these are not, I'll talk about, he didn't mess with any of the properties. I'm seeing this a lot amongst the community, people not messing with properties. This is how you fine tune it. The blue gives you the maximum radius, you'll quietly hear it. The green gives you the maximum radius, you'll loudly hear it. So you can make that go across the whole map if you wanted to, where you'll always hear a bird, whatever. But as you're playing with your sounds, you can overlap your sounds to get like multiple to it really sounds, or you can use an ambience one that already has that. All those sounds put together. Really, it's your choice, but start messing with circles, get into it. This guy went into it. He started really putting them down. He's got a bunch overlaid, so you really get the effect that the world is alive. You got a dog barking in the distance, some flies over the... Just some flies there where you actually put in flies too. I've done that before. I like the detail. Open fieldness. All this together just gives an open world. Now, to save on everything, this sound is almost the same as this sound. If you're using 2 sounds, again, what you can do, instead of having 2 is the exact same. No, he's got a light there, so I can't click on it. These are all 3 different sounds. So, but if you didn't want to do that, if you were using some of the same sounds, you could just done this and made it bigger. So now everything in this house is kind of an empty tone sound. And that's how you kind of go amongst that. There's that phone ringing. Again, if you don't want the phone to be heard across the house, mess with your zones. Very good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Good on sounds. All right. Lighting. Right off the bat, he's got his basics lightings, but he's got them zoned out, zoned in. He's got some different effects put in, but kind of a little bit. It seems... because it is darker than normal, but all his basic properties are the same. So is there one underneath something I'm not seeing? I don't know. He's using these lights. Light warm, which is from the objects, which is nice. I like that. There's lots of different ways to do lighting in the game. They provide us. So I think what we're seeing is the shadows turned up darkly. indoor and provided by the usage of warm lights. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what we're seeing. And the warm lights cast shadows, I believe. It doesn't say in basic properties. It doesn't say they cast shadows, but it almost looks like it does. That's a TV flicker. All right, good on lighting. That we were talking about this before and confirm this is GFX rain. If you hold spacebar in editor, you can see it coming from this atmosphere more. And that's the difference between there's GFX and then we got, if you go into objects, you got FX rain down here, and you can do water drops, and you'd have to zoom in more to see that. So you get different effects. You put the water glare on the ground all over ground. That took a long time to do that, to give the effects of the cement being wet. I like that. Good amount of detail. Steam here over the pipe. No grass put in. You could have some little, oh, actually I do see a little bit of grass now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I love the details. Love the details, man. Turn the wind up on the GFX, it looks like. Yep, wind speed's cranked up. Really went in with the sound and a lot of small details on this map. Done very well, it seems. Let's break down some of the... So we done sounds, we done lighting. Let's talk about walls real quick. We got walls here. We got fence stone. It's a border, so we don't really have to worry about that. I wonder if we could walk around the outside. You might have been able to blow through this and walk through the outside of the map. Oh no, he's got an invisible wall set up to make it where you can't do that. Okay, so we preemptively talked about that. You can't walk back to the car and use it as shield or anything. Very cool, very cool. So you made some like as a creator decisions. I like that. And then everything else was left blank, which I have no complaints about on this. Oops, I'm fucked up his wall there. That wasn't him, that was mine. They're not overlapping. That's all my fault. As a house would often like be destructible by rockets and shit, obviously. When I talk about there's no usage of the wall and I go kind of hard on some of the maps, it's not, I'm just reviewing, you know. It just sounds like you're going hard. And then gameplay. Not notice any kind of trigger pushes, force pushes or anything, but that doesn't mean bad gameplay. Like you said many times, you can just have basic AI on there, very basic. He does have their distances turned down, so he did go through the AIs. I'm not going to tell you point for point what he changed, but I can tell you this, the AI has been changed on some of the things, some of the awarenesses, probably because it's raining out, so you put down the awareness. I like it. He went through the AI. It's been done up. Yeah, all in all, thumbs up again. I know I say that every time, but I really don't think there's a you'd have to do really bad for me to give you a thumbs down, like really bad. Even if there's mistakes, I'm forgiving. So like, and I mean straight up mistakes like that would allow you not to finish the mission. It's like things like that happen. That's what we're not trying to do here. We're just, you know, so thumbs up for sure. Definitely play this. Love the attention to detail. Understand the smaller map. It takes forever if you guys don't know to make maps properly. So every single little step, it equals to hours. You could spend hours in sound. You could spend hours in light. You could spend hours in putting objects on the map. Very cool. Yep. End of this one. If you're watching on the YouTube, drop a like, drop a subscribe. If you want to see more of this, come by the Twitch where they're filming the gameplay live, and have a great days. Have great nights. Peace out.